Confirm the audio and video ones. Everything is visible. I am audible. Great. So, how are you guys doing? Are you excited? Look at the title, Cat Quants versus Maths. Wow, what does that mean? I'm not going to do any mathematics over here. Is it? See, the thing is, the agenda for today's session is to make you realize that even if you don't know much of mathematics, which I suppose a lot of you know a bit of mathematics, and still, if you don't know, we just are basic educated people, we don't know mathematics, then also we can crack 7 to 10 questions of quantitative aptitude. I'll show you some questions today. Do you believe in that? मैथमेटिक्स आती ही नहीं है तब भी हम कर सकते हैं. Is that possible? Cool. Yeah, of course, this is the first class. Basically, this is the pre-basics that we have started. Previously, I took a class on the strategy, and today will be quant, then we'll be having VARC, and also LRDI. Well, so, all excited? Let's start with the stuff. The session is for those who love cat but hate mathematics. How many of you do that? You want to be into IIMs, but somehow you feel that mathematics is something you're not good at. क्वांट में क्या होगा समझ नहीं आ रहा, चलो इंग्लिश निकाल लेंगे, रीजनिंग निकाल लेंगे, बट मैथ्स में बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. How many of you feel that? Oh nice, I am just reading the comments. iQuanta join करने के बाद मैथ सुधर गया है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. Well, and it's also for others. Others like the people who love cat and also mathematics, the people who do not love cat but love mathematics, all sorts of people. This class is for everyone. So let's start with the first question. The question says, a number when increased by 10%, 20% and 30% respectively, which of the following can be that number? Wow, so a simple question. Nothing else is given, just this. How would we solve it? Well, you have 2 minutes to solve this question. Tell me your answers. Mark the comments. Mark in the comments A, B, C or D, whatever you feel like. I can see people are coming up with their answers. Come on, be quick. Utkarsh says all of the above. Okay. A lot of people think. Wow. So everybody is thinking the same thing, which supposedly means that it's correct, isn't it? By the way, can you also give me the logic behind your answers? That what exactly was your logic to solve this and come up to the option D that are possible? Prajit, yeah, you can take notes, of course. Nandini says, I don't know. That's not an option again, and they will basically leave this question, right? Oh, any number can be increased. That's the logic, Utkarsh. And others, what is your, come on, comment. Make it, I want you to interact with me. Just make it. Austin says it was fluke that people guessed D. Any number can be increased. All numbers can be increased. All depends on the assumption. Wow. Okay. Rohit says whichever option is reduced by 6.6, that should be the answer. All right. Let's try to do this. So we don't know mathematics. That is quite evident and I'm really surprised at the ability of yours that all of you can mark the wrong answer confidently. All of you are marking wrong answers confidently. Wow. That is something, kind of very much, I would say, interesting for me in a negative way. But let's try to do that. All right. So a number increase by 10%. If you want something to increase by 10%, let the number be x. If I want to increase by 10%, I'll just add 10% of that number to x, isn't it? That's what I'm going to do. So if I take x common, all I am remaining with 1 plus 10 by 100, and this 10 by 100 is 0.1. So we have x multiplied by 1.1 and so on. So we can do further calculations multiplying by 1.2, 1. That is what we can do, right or wrong? If you want to increase something by this, I'll just multiply it by 1.1 like this, and in the similar fashion by 1.2 and then by 1.3. Yes or no? Yes or no? Right? That is clear? Everybody just tell me, this part is clear, right? I'll tell you what. So if something is divisible by 1.1 as well as 1.2 as well as 1.3 and we don't want to waste that much time, what comes in our mind first? That the number, first of all, should be divisible by 11. Yes or no? Is that right? If something is divisible by 1.1, it will be divisible by 11 as well. Akash says successive method. I am saying जरूरत ही नहीं मैथ्स लगाने की यार, मैथ्स करना ही नहीं है. 11 से डिवाइड हो सकता है ना, और 11 से डिवाइड कुछ चीज कैसे होती है हर किसी को पता है. ऑल्टरनेट नंबर्स के सम का डिफरेंस शुड बी डिविजिबल बाय 11, राइट? इज दैट राइट? दैट्स राइट. ओके, चलो ठीक है, देख लेते हैं. लेट अस लुक एट द ऑप्शंस. द फर्स्ट ऑप्शन इज 439.296. By the way, this point is not even relevant here. Let us check by 11. 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 plus 9 is 22. Okay. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay. 22 minus 11 is 11. 11 से नंबर डिवाइड हो रहा है. ठीक है. B चेक करते हैं, क्या B में ऐसा होगा? 429.296. 4 plus 9 is 13 plus 9 is 22. 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 6 is 10. 22 minus 10 is 12. ये 11 से डिवाइड नहीं हो रहा. That means C चेक करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है because fourth option is all possible. So we will use, options to our favor. B is not getting divided. C check करने की जरूरत ही नहीं है because D is all possible. So because we have checked A, remaining check करने की जरूरत है नहीं कि A का आंसर सही तो होगा ही होगा ना. The correct answer is A. Now tell me, what do you feel now about yourself? Such a basic observation, no mathematics required, just simple fundamental stuff. And this question, I don't know why all of you marked wrong. कैसा लग रहा है आप लोग को? कोई कुछ बोल नहीं रहा. थोड़ा सा यहाँ which of the following can be the resultant number, that's what I meant to say. That is basically a typo, so A is the correct answer. Cool. Utkarsh, yeah, I kind of get that. I just read her comment. Cool, done it. इतना simple है ना? चलो, do you want me to do it again? I just said if something is increased by this. First of all, the first thing comes to my mind is I do not even think about these two. I just think about this. If something increased by 10%, it has to be multiplied by 1.1. That means the resultant number should basically be a multiple of 11, and only A fits in that position. So that is the answer. That's it. Ayushi, Akanksha, clear? 11 से divide हो पा रहा है ना? जो चीज 1.1 का से डिवाइड हो पा रही है 11 से भी हो जाएगी. Cool. It was too simple. Aryan, exactly. That should be done. Cool. Now let us go to the next question. ठीक है, आगे बढ़ते हैं. Oh, what is this? Find the value of A minus B minus C. Find the value of A minus B minus C. Raveen, I explained that. I think you joined late. If you look at the first 3 minutes of the session, I explained that. Okay? ठीक है ना? कान्हा क्वेश्चन ये है कि मल्टीप्लाई करने के बाद जो नंबर आया वो इनमें से कौन सा हो सकता है. ये क्वेश्चन था. चेंज किया मैंने इसको रिजल्टेंट लिख के. ठीक है ना? You have got it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. I think all of you have understood. Right? Well, look at this. Find the value of A minus B minus C. पिछला क्वेश्चन तो फिर भी लग रहा था कि सिंपल है. ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट लग रहा होगा. तुम बोलोगे यार मैथ्स हमें आती नहीं, हम कैसे कर पाएंगे. बहुत कम मैथ्स आती है या बिल्कुल भी नहीं आती. थोड़ी सी तो जो बेसिक फंडामेंटल है उसी पे काम करेंगे. अब यहाँ पे A और B C है क्या? जस्ट मार्क इट. इफ यू लुक एट दिस, कैन यू सी, ये एक ट्राइंगल बना हुआ है. यहाँ पे छोटा सा एक ब्लू एरिया है. दैट इज A. द एरिया इज A. दिस एरिया इज B. Okay, and this area is C. All right? All right? Clear? Now, there's one more thing which is given in the question. This line, इसका length है 2. This line, इसका length है 3. And इसका length है 4. There's one thing is given over there. So these are chords basically, right? This chord is of length 4, this chord is of length 2, this chord is of length 3. Alright, there's one more thing. This angle is alpha, this angle is beta, and this angle is gamma. One more thing is given, that alpha is equal to beta plus gamma. This is the entire information. You have to find the value of A minus B minus C, where A, B, and C are the areas as marked in the given diagram. Got the question? Jayant, I would not give any hints now. You have 3 minutes to solve this question. Let's see how many of you solve it correctly. 2, 3, 4 are the length of the chords. Length of the chords. Okay, Shreya? अब है, हाँ मैं आज खाली क्वेश्चन करूँगा, थोड़ी सी बातें बीच में कर लेंगे. अब we'll make it interesting. The questions that I have chosen, some questions I have made, you know, and you will really enjoy it. और सारे क्वेश्चन ऐसे, पहला क्वेश्चन देखने में सिंपल था लेकिन गलत कर दिया आप लोगों ने, कोई बात नहीं. बट बाकी क्वेश्चन देखने बहुत भयानक होंगे, बहुत डरावने. जैसे ये कितना डरावना क्वेश्चन है, और एजेंडा तो क्या था कि भाई मैथ्स कम भी आ तब भी ये हो जाएगा. तो मैं जानता हूँ बहुत से लोग ऐसे होंगे, सोच रहे होंगे कि मैंने झूठ बोला है है ना. लेकिन ये क्वेश्चन को जब करेंगे देन यू विल रियलाइज. वेल क्या करें इसके लिए? एंड बाय द वे एक चीज मैं थोड़ा सही करना चाहता हूँ यहाँ पे, एक सिंपल सी बात है, दिस इज नॉट ए, दिस वन इज ए एंड दिस वन इज सी. ओके, शिवम ये बिल्कुल इजी सवाल है मेरा. यहाँ पे मैंने तुम लोगों को ये दिखाना कि अगर आप लोग अच्छे से सिर्फ ऑब्जर्व करोगे ना तब भी आंसर आ जाएगा. Should I repeat the question? Some people have not got the question, I believe. This circle, these are chords. This chord is of 4 length, this chord is of 2, this chord is of 3 length. ये छोटा सा पार्ट बचा ट्राइंगल के बाहर सर्कल का ब्लू वाला, that is, this thing is C, area C. This one is area B, ये blue वाला part, and this entire is area A. We have to find A minus B minus C. सोनल नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कैसे करेंगे? सोनल कह रही है बायो वालों को इतना डेंजरस क्वेश्चन मत दो. मे बी 0. People are getting answer as 1. Okay, tell me something. How many of you are not able to think anything in this question? कुछ पता ही नहीं चल रहा भाई, क्या करें? Blank. Okay. अक्षत कर सकते हो, सेक्टर के एरिया में से ट्रायंगल का एरिया सबट्रैक्ट कर सकते हो, ऑफ कोर्स कर सकते हो. कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा, चलो कोई बात नहीं. अब मैं इस सवाल को करता हूं, कोई बात नहीं, डरने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. देखो क्या होगा अभी. मैं एक चीज करता हूं यार, एक बात बताओ मेरे को. नो सी, मैं सोच रहा हूं, मैं एक छोटे बच्चे से सोचता हूं कि क्यों अल्फा बीटा प्लस गामा के बराबर है, कुछ और पता नहीं मेरे को जिंदगी में. मैं एक काम तो कर सकता हूं, इसको क्या बोलते हैं, सेक्टर, है ना, दिस थिंग. इन दोनों ट्राइंगल्स को मैं अगर उठा के ऐसे करके यहां पे चिपका दूं, अगर चिपका दूं तो कुछ ऐसा हो जाएगा, isn't it? ये पूरा अल्फा था, this whole thing was alpha. The moment I do it, so as you can see, this angle is beta, this angle is gamma. ऐसे हो जाएगा, ये सुपर इम्पोज हो जाएगा, isn't it? Because alpha is equal to beta plus gamma, so if I move both the triangles and try to superimpose it on this first triangle, this is how I'll get the figure, isn't it? यही फिगर बनेगी, yes or no? Is that clear to everyone? If this is clear, then I'll move ahead. जल्दी बताओ, is this thing clear or not? I'll show that to you again. See, इन दोनों ट्राइंगल्स को मैंने ऐसे पकड़ा और यूं करके ऊपर चिपका दिया. अब बिकॉज अल्फा इज बीटा प्लस गामा, तो ये दोनों एक तो सुपर इंपोज हो जाएंगे, ये लाइंस यहां सुपर इंपोज हो जाएंगी, एंड द फिगर दैट वी गेट इज समथिंग लाइक दिस, राइट? इज दैट राइट? अभी क्लियर हुआ? Cool? प्रसिद्ध जल्दी जाऊंगा, समझ किसी को आएगा नहीं. आपको समझ में आ गया? Now, this entire chord was of 4 units of length. This was 2 and this one was 3. Okay? अब बताओ, एरिया A कौन सा था? area A was, this hole was area A, right? This hole was area A. This hole was area This hole was area B, right? And this hole was area C. C in yellow. And as you can see, is that clear? Right? A minus B minus C अगर मैं कर दूंगा तो ये black and yellow areas गायब हो जाएंगे. Is that right? Is that right? I'll just explain that to you again. See, this was given. If I move these two, इसको उठा के मैं यहाँ पे चिपका दूं, तो ये पूरा जाके ऐसे बन जाएगा, isn't it? And this thing will be beta. इसको चिपका दूं, तो ये ऐसे बन जाएगा, and this thing will be gamma. And because alpha is equal to beta plus gamma, superimposition हो जाएगा, right? This thing is shown here. So this black and this yellow को हमें गायब करना है, तो बचेगा क्या? All we'll be remaining with is this triangle with sides at 2, 3 and 4. हमें इसका एरिया फाइंड करना है. राइट? हमें सिर्फ इसका एरिया फाइंड करना है और ये तो हर कोई कर लेगा. Cool. All we have to put in the formula for area of triangle and we can get the answer. The area of triangle is given by this. Where S is semi-perimeter, A plus B plus C by 2, and A, B and C are 2, 3, 4. Just put in the values, get the answer. That's it. All right. Cool enough? Akash, yes, I'll be teaching you mathematics. चिरायु, मैंने वैल्यू गेस नहीं की थी. मैंने 2, 3 और 4, वो क्वेश्चन का पार्ट था चिरायु. When I made the presentation, 2, 3, 4 मैंने जानबूझ के नहीं लिखा था कि जब मैं क्वेश्चन बताऊंगा तब लिख दूंगा 2, 3, 4. It was the part of the question. It was, man, I did not guess anything, Chirayu. Just listen to me carefully. Prachi, A was the area which was lying outside the triangle. Got it? Clear to everyone? देखो, जो लोग अभी भी नहीं समझ पा रहे हैं, वो क्यों समझ नहीं पा रहे? Because they are just stunned and afraid and scared by looking at this question. But it is as simple as that. I'll just make you understand this once more. Once more. Hi, Aryan, how are you? Look at this. This was the circle, okay? We had sectors like this. This angle was alpha, this angle was beta, and this angle was gamma. This chord was 2 units length, this chord was 3 units of length, and this was 4 units of length. This area is A, this. Which area? Outside the triangle. This area is B, and this area is C. B and C can be interchanged. Alright. This area was C and this area was B. Clear? We had to find A minus B minus C. So what I did, because it is given in the question that alpha is equal to beta plus gamma, that is given in the question already. So if I move these triangles, ध्यान सुनना मेरी बात को, इसको उठा के मैं यहाँ करूँगा तो ये दोनों चिपक जाएंगे ना इसके ऊपर. ये this line and this line would be coinciding with this and this line, yes or no? Because angle is same, so they will be superimposed. Right? They will be superimposed. Everyone? Got it? Once it gets superimposed, this is how it will look like. ये 4 है, ये 2 है, और ये 3 है. This whole area A, this whole was area A, minus this area that was C and this area that was B. तो बचा क्या? इस पूरे में से अगर ये दोनों हटा दोगे तो क्या बचेगा? We'll only get a triangle with the sides as 2, 3 and 4. So हमें इस triangle का ही area find करना है. Cool. Perfect. प्रत्युष, A question में क्या लिखा हुआ है? A is the area outside the triangle. Pratyush, what happened? Just listen carefully. So if you understood this, just cheer up, guys. We're going to move to other questions. Got it? कोई सुपर मैथ्स लगाई क्या इसके अंदर? मैंने नहीं लगाई. Okay? ये बहुत ही, this question is extremely difficult. Extremely difficult, but at the same time, we just did it. Okay? How to solve A minus B minus C? Shreya, A minus B minus C is basically this triangle. That's all. Triangle का area find करना है. Coming to the next question. Two equal triangles have dimensions 41, 41, 80 and 41, 41x. Find x if it is not equal to 80. By the way, I hope all of you know what is equal triangle. Equal triangles are those whose areas are equal. Whose areas are equal. सात्विक level of difficulty 5 रख सकते हैं, of course. Kaniel Auris, yeah, I only take classes in English, but there are some people who are asking me in Hindi, so I have to answer them, reply them in that language. See, it depends on people are from entire India, some are comfortable in English, some in Hindi. So, but at the same time, Kaniel, there's nothing lost in translation. There's nothing in Hindi which you won't be able to understand because I'll be translating the same in English and vice versa, in both the ways. So, basically I have to cover all the students, right? Those who understand only English, nothing will be lost in translation. जो लोग सिर्फ हिंदी समझते हैं, चिंता ना करो, मैं उस भाषा में समझा दूंगा. You don't have to worry a bit. Now try to solve this question. Diksha, don't worry. Just let the class finish and then we will talk if you're able to understand or not. Equal means equal areas. Two triangles are called equal when they have equal areas. Okay. People are getting different answers. Let's try to understand this. This question, we can do a lot of mathematics, because we know how to find the area of triangles. We can do that and waste 10 minutes of our precious lifetimes to get an answer which, again, might be wrong or right, nobody knows. Let's do some quick magic. Okay. Well, this is the triangle. Okay, so I'm marking the dimensions. This is 41, this one is 41, and this one is 80. Okay, cool enough. Ye clear hai, right? 41, 41 and 80. Clear? Yeah, Akash will teach from the basics only. But here, just look at this and you will find that things are so simple. Now look at this, what I'll do. Let's hit the spot. Ready for hitting the spot? Now you will ask, what is hitting the spot? Hitting the spot is like, getting something really cool. So, let's hit the spot. Well, I'll just break this into two parts. See, they just got broken. And once they got broken, this one is 41, this one is 40, this one is 41, and this one is 40. Initially it was 80, now they broke, they become 40, right? Clear? Is that clear? And of course this will be a right angle triangle. Earlier it was isosceles, बना कैसे होगा? जोड़ के तो तोड़ दिया मैंने उसको. I just broke it. Okay, now it's a right angle triangle, and all of us know that p square plus b square is equal to h square in any right angle triangle. What is the perpendicular? Not known. What is the base? 40. And what is the hypotenuse? 41. So we can find the perpendicular over here, isn't it? So p square will be 41 square minus 40 square, and p will be square root of it. Clear? Let's break this down. A square minus b square can be broken as a plus b into a minus b. So 41 plus 40 multiplied by 41 minus 40. Right? You know this, right? A square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So we do not even have to multiply things. We just can break it like this. Root 81 multiplied by this is 1. Square root of 81 is 9. So this thing is 9. Yahan tak clear hai? Just tell me in the comments. Is this clear? Till this part, is this clear? Everyone? Clear to everyone? Now look at this. What happens? I just rotated the triangles. Kaise? I'll just rotate this way and this one this way. Clockwise and anti-clockwise. See, I'm rotating more, rotating again. Wow. Once I have done this, I'll just join these two. See, they got joined. What happened now? So, this one was 41, this one was 41, this thing is 40, and these two were 9 each. What happened? The same triangle, I broke the same triangle and reformed another triangle. Now, the sides are 41. 41, ye kitna hai? 9 plus 9. This whole is 9 plus 9, that is 18. That is our answer. We got our answer. Cool? सबको समझ में आ गया? So if you do it by conventional approach, you will just keep on doing it for 5 to 10 minutes and then you might find the correct answer. So I will just show you the animation once more and you will realize what just happened over here. See what happened. Starting from the first. This was the triangle. I broke it in two pieces like this. Cool. Then I rotated them, did again more, and then joined them together, and I got the answer. Without using any kind of mathematics. Right? Sure, that can be proved, but that will take a lot of time. We'll do it when I start the proper geometry classes. I'll do that, the proof and everything. Okay. Shatakshi, that is because this session is called CAT QA versus mathematics. Here, I'm not doing mathematics, I'm just doing the simple observation logic, that's it. इसमें कुछ भी नया तो किया ही नहीं है. Rahul, how we can decide, that is a question which requires a lot of practice. And that can be done, in the regular classes when we keep on doing this for a lot of sessions, 4 to 5 sessions, we keep on talking about these things and it automatically starts coming to your mind. Okay, so that is how it goes. We cannot just learn this in 1 hour. Okay, that is not possible, but this is what actually happens once you have learned things. Well, that hit the spot. Who is this person? Anybody knows him? Raghavendra, of course we can do this. And that is what we do here, no? At iQuanta, we keep on doing things in different ways, different perspective. We try to increase imagination and perception of students so that they can come to this level of understanding. This is from movie Pulp Fiction. This guy is Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson, not Morgan Freeman. That hit the spot. Well, let's solve another question. Aditya, yes, only for isosceles. Shashi, basic things that will be when the regular sessions will start. These are just pre-basics, just to get you an orientation for quant. Okay? SR के roster 9 Pythagoras theorem से आया था. Well, try solving this one. So those who are seeing it, for the very first time, they will think, इतना बड़ा number, 2 to the power 334. इतना कौन निकालेगा यार? And then divide by 3. This will be too much, isn't it? Just by doing a simple thing, we can solve this question. Well, you do not have to be scared by looking at this power. If you divide 2 by 3, how do you do it? 3 zeros are 0. You get 2 as the remainder, isn't it? You know what? What if I write 3 ones are 3 and I get -1 as the remainder? Looks absurd, but in a way it is right, isn't it? So basically when you divide 2 by 3, you get either 2 as the remainder or -1 as the remainder. Right? तो अगर मैं यहाँ -1 लिख दूँ 2 की जगह, it hardly matters. -1 to the power 334 divided by 3. Now 1 की पावर कुछ भी होगी वो 1 ही रहेगा, और -1 की पावर जब इवन नंबर रहेगी I will get +1, और रहेगी तो -1. So -1 to the power even है, -1 into -1 into -1 into -1, 334 times we'll get 1 as the answer. That's it. We got the answer. Simple. So here we have used the concept of negative remainders. There are certain things which can just be imagined and answers can be obtained. Clear? As simple as that. देवांशी रेगुलर क्लास अभी स्टार्ट नहीं हुई है, ये प्री बेसिक है, ये सब आपको ओरिएंट करने के लिए. चलो इस बारे में बात करते हैं. What do we do in the class? Let's do this first. People are getting confused at what is actually happening. I'll tell you what. See, what happens in the classes, there are two ways we take the classes. One is conceptual class, in which, we'll come in front of you and we'll discuss the theory, the basics, the calculation, the questions and everything. Then there is an application session. So what happens? Conceptual sessions are taken from 7 to 9 p.m. and application 10 to 12, midnight. There are 3 to 4 days in which we take conceptual, and all 6 days, Monday to Saturday, we take application classes. Then we also have practice sessions. And then we also post daily practice questions. In addition to that, you will get a lot of assignments after completing these two. After completing the classes, a lot of assignments will get on your dashboard from where you can practice. And if you find some doubts, you can post it on the Facebook group, and the doubt solving facility is available 24/7. If you want to try it out, just put a doubt over there. I'll get the answer in 5 to 10 minutes. So this is how we do. Apart from that things, the imagination, the perspective, and the way we look at things, observe things, that comes once we have done conceptual and application. In the same flow, we also discuss about alternate solutions. So there are two ways to solve anything. One is conventional, जो बचपन से लेके हम बड़े होने तक करते आ रहे हैं. Class 8, 9, 10, जब बोर्ड का एग्जाम था, every step has a marks. Step 1 पे एक number, step 2 पे 2 number, like that. But we will discuss the alternate solutions. Today I am discussing just the alternate solutions, which require just observation logic and not mathematics. So this is how we do. And you know what? After 4 to 5 sessions, this kind of imagination would automatically start developing. And by the time the real cat comes, I tell you what, the things, if you do all these things patiently and religiously, I'm sure that most of you will score above 99 percentile. That is something I would say it's for granted. All right? Clear? Yash, yeah, there are full length mocks and not monthly. Monthly test nahi. Har din test hota hai. It's a test every day. Every day you'll get daily practice questions. Cool? Understood, everyone? Some people are asking why did we take -1 not 2? That is a nice question. I'll just explain that. Well, see, if you remember in your childhood, if you wanted to divide 8 by 3, कैसे करते थे? 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. 3 9 तो बड़ा हो गया, छोटा लेना पड़ता था. Do you remember that part? This is how you did it, right? And I actually had a different thing. I wanted to ask something to my teacher, and a lot of you have also asked that what if I took 3 3s are 9 and then wrote -1 as a remainder? Then teacher ने क्या बोला कि देखो बेटा, हमेशा ये वाला नंबर ऊपर वाला नंबर छोटा होना चाहिए. Do you remember that, everyone? Shachi and others who did not understand. Do you remember that? This is how mathematics was done. This is how division was taught to you. Yes or no? Right? Right? Shachi, please comment, talk to me. So, when I asked this, teacher told me, beta, aisa nahi hota, hamesha bada ye hona chahiye. Okay, that is okay. By the way, this, what does it mean? 8 is equal to 3 multiplied by 2 plus 2. यही होता है ना? 8 is the dividend, 3 is the divisor, 2 is the quotient, and 2 is the remainder. So all of you remember this thing from your childhood? dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder, isn't it? Then what is the problem here? If I write it same way, dividend 8 is divisor 3 multiplied by quotient 3 minus 1, the remainder. Doesn't really matter. Both are structurally correct. They are fundamentally the same things. They're correct. But when I grew up in the college, I realized that there's a concept of negative remainders also. Negative remainders. So this 2 is called as the positive remainder, and this minus 1 is called as the negative remainder. Now I feel that why as kids we were not taught this, because it's so easy. Negative remainder, positive remainder. By the way, there's one more thing which we can observe. The positive remainder, if I call it r plus, and negative remainder, if I call it r minus, so r plus mein r minus, if I subtract, I'll get the divisor itself. See, 2 positive remainder minus negative remainder will be equal to 3 only. That is the divisor in both the cases, right? So we can replace the positive remainders with negative remainders if that makes our calculation easy. Is that clear to everyone? Mrinali, that's right. If the power was odd, the answer would have been 2 straight away. Not minus 2, 2. Clear, everyone? Prajit says my whole life was a lie. Actually, that's what I also felt when I came to realize this. Okay, so I hope now you are getting connected to me and now you are feeling comfortable, isn't it? डरे डरे आए थे और देखो रोते हुए आते हैं सब, हंसते हुए यहाँ से सभी जाएंगे, है ना? मुकद्दर का सिकंदर बनना है ना? Cool. Okay. Oh, look at this question. Wow. Huge. And everybody, I want everyone to pay proper attention to this question. Proper attention to this question. Okay? This question is from averages. Again, it's very difficult, but we'll solve it just by observation. Ready for that? Okay, look at this. Mr. Ramanujan picked first n natural numbers and broke them into 8 different series in the following fashion. तो क्या किया रामानुजन जी ने? उन्होंने लिखा, पहले एक 1 लिखा, 1 उठाया, यहाँ रखा, 2 उठाया, यहाँ रखा, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, ऐसे he kept on doing it. Okay? He started calculating the averages of all the above series. He realized that in exactly 3 series, the average was one of the numbers from the series itself. I hope you understand the statement. So when he tried to find the average, when he tried to find the average, he felt that the average is a number which is present in the series also. This happened for exactly 3 series. बाकी में ऐसा नहीं हुआ, बाकी में average कुछ हो रहा है. So which of the following cannot be the value of n? This is the question. Read it. If there's problem in understanding the question, I will make you understand the question. Yes, Prachi will do that. Archita, today we are actually doing difficult questions. But Archita, एक बात ध्यान दी, कोई भी difficult mathematics use नहीं कर रहे हैं. We're doing it by very fundamental basic stuff, isn't it? That is the best part. Shraddhamai, see, the series is this only, from left to right. But while making the series, you can do it anyway. How will you do it? How would it be easy? So if you, take few blank spaces, you put 1 here, then put 2, then put 3, then put 4. Series to left to right here. But while putting the values, you can put it like this. No, that's what I explained. Just to explain that, I told you that, Shraddhamai. Series from left to right only. Clear? Right, Manas. Well, so I want to tell you something extra for this. Now understand this thing. He realized that exactly in 3 series, the average was one of the numbers from the series itself. इस बात का मतलब क्या है? Look at this. So if I take a series like 1, 2, 3, 4, tell me what will be the average? 1, 2, 3, 4. Average क्या होगा इसका? बिल्कुल बीच में नंबर होगा, वही average होगा. The average will be 2.5, isn't it? But if I take the series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in this case the average will be 3, isn't it? So in the first case the average is not a number from the series, but in second case average is a number from the series, isn't it? So this is what this line means. I showed you with the example. Clear? So is the question clear to everyone? अब मुझे सब लोग ये बताएंगे, यहाँ पे एवरेज इज अ नंबर फ्रॉम सीरीज इटसेल्फ, यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? एनीवन? व्हाई इज दिस डिफरेंस? इन सीरीज में ऐसा क्या है? यहाँ पे क्यों नंबर आ गया सीरीज के बीच का, यहाँ पे नहीं आया? व्हाई दिस हैपेंड? एनीवन? टेल मी व्हाई दिस हैपेंड? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? So once you crack this difference, once you observe, this is basically observation. So once you observe the difference, you will get the answer directly. Yes, Anushka. In the first series, we have even number of elements. In the second series, we have odd number of elements. That's right. And this is basically natural numbers. So एक के बाद एक है. It's not about any kind of numbers. It's natural numbers, right? So when we have odd number of elements, odd number of natural numbers, the middle term is the average, which is odd होंगे तो middle तो आ ही जाएगा ना, दो इधर, बीच वाला आंसर है हमारा एवरेज है. But in even number of terms, middle one is, there is no middle. दो यहाँ तो बीच में जो होगा that is 2.5, right? So whenever we have even number of elements, the average will not be a part of series. Whenever we have odd number of elements, the average will be a part of series. That is what we know. So if you look at the question, in exactly 3 series, the average was one of the numbers of series itself. So I can say that exactly 3 series had odd number of elements and rest of them had even number of elements. Can we say that? Tell me, can we say that? 3 series में odd number of elements थे, इसी कारण से उनका average series का ही part था, और बाकी बची 5 सीरीज में इवन नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स थे, इसी कारण से उनमें एवरेज सीरीज का पार्ट नहीं था. सबको समझ में आ गया है? बताओ मेरे को फटाफट. So tell me something. Have we used some kind of complex maths here? Have we? We just would use the basic observation. Yes or no? Isn't it? Just basic observation. Khatam. Okay. So once you have understood this part, Meghna, no, I said the same, not the opposite, Meghna. I said in exactly 3 series, they had odd number of elements because the average was from the series itself. But in the other 5, the number of elements was even, Meghna. Okay? So, yes, all of you have understood this part. So now we can see, when we had odd number of elements, the average was part of series. When we even number of elements, average was not a part of series. So in 3 series, this thing happened. So I can say that 3 of the series, I'll just write in yellow. The 3 series had odd number of elements, right? and the remaining 5 series had even number of elements, right? Is that right? Is that right? Right? Kunal, what happened? I think I explained that, no? I'm getting your comments late actually, there's a lag. I'm not ignoring you, Kunal. Don't worry. ठीक है ना? Okay. Okay. See, Kunal, just for you. If we have odd number of elements, average निकालना पता है आपको? सबको ऐड करो, डिवाइड बाय 5. इनका सम 15 आएगा, डिवाइड बाय 5 is 3. 3 एवरेज आ गया, बट वी हैव इवन नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स, द एवरेज बिकम्स 2.5. ऑड नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स में एवरेज सीरीज का पार्ट था, इवन नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स में एवरेज सीरीज का पार्ट नहीं था. इसी कारण से हमें बात मालूम पड़ गई इस क्वेश्चन के लिए. दैट्स इट, नथिंग एल्स. क्लियर? ओके. Once we have observed this, let us try to find the answer. Cool. कुणाल समझ गए? इसका एवरेज 2.5 आएगा ना, 2.5. 2.5 is not a part of series. सीरीज का पार्ट कौन है? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2.5 is not in the series. It's an average. 3 is average, but it's a part of series. That's it. Okay. Cool. So once we have established that fact, even number of elements हैं, तो उनको मैं बोल सकता हूँ कि even number of elements we can assume that to be 2k elements. 2k is even. k कुछ भी हो, 2k हमेशा even आएगा. And for odd number of elements we can write it as 2k plus 1 or minus 1. So if you put anything in k, any natural number 1, 2, 3, 4, 2k will always be even. And 2k plus minus 1 will always be odd. That's right. Manas, that will happen, I think, in 1 or 2 months. Clear? Even number of elements can be represented by 2k and odd by 2k plus minus 1. 3 were odd, 5 were even. So 5 series had 2k elements each, and remaining 3 series had 2k or plus minus 1 elements each. If I add this, I get 5 into 2, 10k, plus 3 into 6k, 3, just a minute, yeah, ऐसा हो जाएगा. Okay, 3 into 2k, 6k plus minus 3. Overall, I get 16k plus minus 3. Right? What does that mean? That overall elements in these 8 series are 16k plus minus 3. K can be anything. Devanshi, that is there in the Facebook group. I think you have joined the Facebook group. You can find it in the event section. All right, is that clear, everyone? 5 series had even elements, 3 series had odd elements. So 5 into 2k is the number of elements in the even series, and 3 into 2k plus minus 1 is the number of elements in the odd series. If I add them up, I get total number of elements in the all 8 series combined. Is that clear? 16k plus minus k can be anything. Right? अब है 5 कहां से आया? 3 सीरीज ऑड थी, टोटल 8 है ना. टोटल देवर 8 सीरीज, 3 हैड ऑड नंबर एलिमेंट्स, तो रिमेनिंग कितने? 5 ही तो बचेंगे. तो 5 पे इवन था. अब यस, 16k plus minus 3 is the total number of elements combined in all 8 series. इसका और k can be 1, 2. तो बताओ मेरे को, सब लोग बताओ. चलो, अगर मैं k को 1 रखूंगा in 16k plus minus 3, if I write k as 1, what do I get? 16 into 1 plus minus 3. That means I'll get 13 or 19. So what does that mean? That 13 or 19 can be total number of elements. If I put k as 2, 16 into 2, 32 plus minus 3. So 29 or 35 can be total number of elements. Yes or no? I can say that. If I put k as 3, 16 is 48 minus 3 or plus 3. This can be number of elements. Is that right? So basically, the number of elements would always be in the form 16k plus minus 3. That can be said. Yes or no? Please tell me in the comments. Can we say that? Can we say that? Yes, yeah, I'll come to that. Can we say this? Depending on k is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever, we will get different options. Question talks about which of the following cannot be the value of n. Cannot be the value of n. Okay. The numbers which cannot be represented in this form cannot be the answer. Is that right? K can be any number, Devanshi. 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever. Any number which is not in this form can be the answer. 16k plus minus 3 को मैं simple English में बोलूँ. A number which is 3 more or 3 less than a multiple of 16. Right? 16 के multiple से 3 ज़्यादा या 3 कम ही आंसर हो सकता है. कुछ और नहीं हो सकता. Is that clear? 16 के मल्टीपल से 3 ज्यादा या 3 कम ही आंसर हो सकता है, कुछ और नहीं हो सकता. Cool? Everybody just tell me yes in the comments that you have understood this. The answer can be a number which is 3 more or 3 less than a multiple of 16. Tell me in the comments. Clear, right? Perfect. Very good. Isha, that's 16k plus minus 3, no? 16k multiple 16. उससे 3 ज़्यादा है 3 कम. Look at these values. 1603, if I divide by 16, I'll get 3 as the remainder. That means 1603 can be an answer. If I divide 1603 by 16, I'll get 3 as the remainder. 1603 is 3 more than a multiple of 16. This belongs to the form. 1597 ये क्या है? 1600 से 3 कम, ये भी हो सकता है. 1605 क्या है? 1600 से 5 ज्यादा. भाई ये नहीं हो सकता. Right? This is our answer. Clear? So if I put k as 100, I'll get, if I put k as 100, 1600 plus 3, 1600 minus 3. So 1597 or 1603 is possible, but 1605 is not possible. Is that clear? Cool. Understood, everyone? Now tell me something, guys. This is such a difficult question, but we did it just by looking at the options and just by observing. Clear? 1619. If I put k is 101, 16 into 101, 1616 plus 3 or minus 3. So I'll get 1613 or 1619. ये भी हो सकता था. Only C does not belong to the same form. And I think now you are getting more comfortable because now you are on the feel of it. And tell me, how do you like this question? This question was made by me. I just love this question, you know. No mathematics, no complex mathematics involved, and such a brilliant question this is. Perfect. मजा आ गया. This is the last question for today. Last question for today. And you know what? I made some really difficult questions today, and I thought over it that I will make such questions which look very difficult, but when you solve it, you won't require much of mathematics. Just by observation, imagination, you can solve it. Yeah, Shreya asked, plus, yeah, Shreya, I'll just do that. See, Shreya, what is an even number? 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. 2k लिख सकते हैं. So when k is 1, I got 2 into 1. When k is 2, I got 2 into 2. When k is 3, I got 2 into 3. When k is k, I got 2 into k. Right? That is even. Odd number is always 1 more or 1 less than the even number. Like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So 5 is basically 1. See, we can say that 5 is 1 more than 1 less than 6 and is also 1 more than 4. So any odd number would always be 1 more or 1 less than an even number. That is why we took 2k plus minus 1. Clear? Cool? Shreya, I hope you got that. Devanshi, no Devanshi. Okay, I think you got it. सिर्फ के रखोगे तो पता नहीं चलेगा ना. चलो, let's try to solve this question. श्रेय कोई बात नहीं, ज्योमेट्री तुम्हारी स्ट्रांग हो जाएगी, डोंट वरी. Akash, of course you can develop this approach, and this will take, I think 2 to 3 months, not more. Raghavendra, 4k plus 1 and 4k plus 3 will be odd numbers, but all odd numbers would not be covered in this. For example, you won't be able to cover 3 if you take k. अगर k को 0 लोगे तो अलग बात है, but this is how you cannot cover all the numbers, because you know what, when you write 4k, that means you are assuming that odd numbers occur after interval of 4 steps, but they actually occur after interval of 2 steps. That is why taking 2 will be a better approach than taking 4. Clear? Raghavendra, got it? Priya, you will get the recorded video in the event section. Come on, and those who are preparing for CAT, any friends of yours, ask them to watch this. They will, just be mind blown. Samadrita, yeah, I was about to say the same thing, but then you reframed your question. I think the most difficult would be the most difficult questions can be framed out of arithmetic. It looks the easiest. Like average. I just framed a question on average. It was so difficult. Theoretically, algebra is most difficult, but when it comes to, The difficult questions, arithmetic can be very difficult. Well, let us do something. First of all, I'll just show you this hexagon. A, B, C, D, E, F. I'll just mark it. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Okay, these are the vertices. G, H, I यहाँ कहीं होगा, the midpoint. G, H, I, J, K, and L are the midpoints, right? So G, H, J, K, this one, and H, J, L, this one. The common area, this is the common area, right? The yellow portion, this is the common area. We are calling it X. To find the ratio of this area, common area, to the whole hexagon. Ritik, there is on this YouTube channel, there is, in the iQuanta, I have taken 2 Vedic maths class. You can increase the calculation speed from there. By the way, tell me guys, again, you might be thinking, ये अभी कुछ पढ़ा तो है नहीं हमने, इतना difficult question क्यों करा रहे हैं? जो शुरुआत से आप सोच रहे हो. क्या करें इसको? We start using area of this, that, all that stuff. It will take 5 to 10 minutes. Khushbu, I think you can make it yourself, but I just gave it to you as a clue because everything is mentioned here. Well, क्या करें? I'll do something. Let's do something cool. Look at this. This is a hexagon, a regular hexagon. What is regular? When all the sides are equal. Can I say, tell me something, can I say that a hexagon is basically an arrangement of 3 sets of parallel lines. One set is this. Look at my hands, the horizontal ones. This is one set. Then we have this one set of parallel lines, and then we have this one set of parallel lines, right? So basically, can I say that? Tell me. Tell me in the comments. Can I say that a hexagon is basically a combination of 3 set of parallel lines arranged in a proper formation? Can we say that? Okay. Now I want to, and also midpoints are there. I want to break this, I want to draw 3 equidistant parallel lines. देखो बना दिया मैंने. Today I have done some really cool animation. I don't know whether you are looking at this or not. You guys are so much engrossed in the complex mathematics not required. Look at the fun animation over here. Wow, 3 straight lines. So I have broken this parallel lines into, ये equidistant ही होंगी, midpoint से निकाल दिया मैंने. A, B, C, D, E, F, right? This was G, this is H, I, J, K, L. L और H को मिलाया, F, C को मिलाया, K, I को मिलाया. I have done this, right? Looks good. I'll do the same for other combinations as well. See. Oh, what is happening? Equidistant है ना? Tell me in the comments. These are equidistant parallel lines. These are equidistant parallel lines. Exactly, Prajit. It makes learning fun, of course, interesting. And the last one, and here comes the magic. Mathematics is nothing but magic. Wow. What happened? I'll show this to you again in quick succession. Look at this. This is it. I just did this. All right. The other set of parallel lines, I did this and then I did this. And all I have is 24 equal triangles. Wow. Right? And which area was X? This area was X. Area X was, I'll just mention, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 4 इसको बोल देते हैं. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was area X, isn't it? See? See? This is area X. If I superimpose it, area X is consisting of 8 equal triangles. 8 equal triangles. And overall, how many triangles do we have? I'll use another ink. Let me use black. 8 तक हो चुका था. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow. Overall, there were 24 and we require only 8. 8 upon 24 is 1:3 and we got the answer. That's it. Right? Raman, seeing this screen is easy because I have made it look easy via screen. This can be thought also. You know what? The best screen, Raman, that you have got is your mind. आप अपने दिमाग से कहीं भी पहुंच सकते हो. हाँ या ना? You can imagine yourself, roaming around with the favorite actors of yours. Haven't you done that? You must imagine yourself flying in the clouds, swimming in the Arctic Circle. So the best screen that we have got is our brain. This screen is nothing. This is just material. The best thing is inside you. If you activate that screen of yours, which is inside you, you will be better at problem solving. The problem is that we humans, 21st century humans, we have developed so much in technology that we are dependent on smartphones, the screens, the iPads and all that stuff, and that has killed our imagination. These screens should be used to improve people's imaginations, not actually kill your imagination. So earlier, in our parents' time, there was no screens and they were all thinking. Think about Mr. Ramanujan. Think about other mathematicians. They did not have any screens, but all they had is a brain and they made that screen. Just activate that screen and you will be walking through any difficulty of your life, not just mathematics. Cool. And I think that sounds like quotation now. Right? The best screen is inside you. Cool. On this note, I'd like to end the session. We'll meet and I'll take the VR session as well. Logical reason taken by Sajjan sir. The pre-basics, and then we'll start the batch soon. And those who want to inquire about it, just go to the website, call our sales team, and there are multiple ways to get through. Join the Facebook group, and we'll meet again. Right? Devanshi, of course, 6 equal triangles for the year, hai na? 1. This is 2, 3. So you can break them down in 6 equal triangles. That is okay. And break it anyway. Cool. So all of you, just tell me, what did you learn? What do you think is now? What do you think about mathematics? Do you think that imagination will take you places? And also tell me that how do you like the questions and what are you taking back home? Yeah, Rohit, of course. We'll use the properties of hexagon if we want to have the other way to solve this question. But we'll do that in the regular classes. Not even required. So as the agenda of session goes, CAT, quant, and maths are two different things. Regular classes, abhay, I think within a week. You can just, inquire about that with the administration. I am the academic person, so yeah, I can inquire about that there. So Ganya actual classes Facebook group पे आएंगे. There's a paid group. So you can inquire about that stuff to the admin and sales team. All right then, guys. Bye. Good night. Enjoy your life. We'll meet again. Take care. Bye-bye.